Today we will be reviewing for Quiz 1, and I will also show you how to use the simulator for your investigation. If you will go to the Resources tab over on the left-hand side of your Statistical Reasoning course and choose Website Resources, scroll down to New Stat Applets. We're going to use Statlet.com. If you click on that, you will scroll down till you see Testing a Difference in Means. That will bring you to this page. For the variable name, I put in football temperature. The two variables are warm and cold. This is the data we used in the last instruction day. So I've got my data in there, and I'm going to push Begin Analysis. You'll notice it does your graph for you. If you don't like a dot plot, you can change it, but for this one, the dot plot is probably best. You can copy that and put it straight in your investigation. It gives you all of your summary statistics, and then it lets you perform your simulation. So we want to add 100 samples. I'm going to click on Add Trials, and it will give me my results. And then in this case, I believe we had a difference of 3.2. So I could say greater than or equal to 3.2 and count. And it will box it in and tell me that I had 6 dots that were greater than 3.2. Okay, so a tennis player looking for an edge suspects that using warmer tennis balls will allow her to serve faster. Is this true? So what are the explanatory and response variables? So my explanatory would be the temperature of the tennis balls. And my response variable will be the serve speed. What are the treatments? That would be the warm tennis balls and the cold tennis balls. How will you incorporate randomization? So we will randomize the order that she serves the balls. What variables would be important to control? So the racket, the brand of tennis balls, the wind, weather, time of day, clothing, and again, as usual, there are so many more you could put. Just make sure you put enough. Can the tennis player be blind? In this case, she cannot. The player will know the temperature of the balls. And may try harder with one over the other. So our hypotheses, our HO, would be the player has the same ability to serve fast, with warm and cold tennis balls. Our HA would be the player has greater ability to serve fast, with the warm tennis ball than the cold one. Suppose that when she used 10 warm tennis balls, the player's mean serve was 79.9 miles per hour. And when she used 10 cold balls, her mean serve speed was 67.9 miles per hour. Calculate the value of the test statistic and describe how to simulate its distribution. So our test statistic would be 79.9 minus 67.9, which is 12.0. So we would take 20 note cards and write the serve speeds on them. Shuffle and divide into 2 piles. Of 10 for warm and cold. Calculate the mean of each pile. Subtract warm minus cold. Plot on a dot plot and repeat many times. So they did 100 trials, and it says describe what information is provided by the dot plot. So it shows the possible difference in means, warm minus cold, that could occur by random chance, assuming the player has the same ability, with warm and cold tennis balls. So our value was 12, and it says estimate the p-value. So greater than or equal to 12, we would have 1. So our conclusion would be we reject HO. We have convincing evidence. That the player has a greater ability to serve warm tennis balls than cold ones. What would be the benefit of increasing the number of serves with each type of ball? What is the name for this principle of experimental design? In this case, the benefit would be that we can see more accurately the outcome. And the principle is called replication.